I strongly believe that one of the best ways that any young person can quickly upgrade their standard of living in Nigeria or in Africa, wherever you are, is to sell your skill in a global market and earn in dollars. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I earn in dollars and how you can transition into a remote high income career. But first, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the love and the support. If you're just coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Deyi-Daniel, and I am building a community of 100 million people who are crazy about growth. I have been a growth marketer for over 7 years, and I have experience helping businesses scale, coming up with strategies, campaign, growth plans, whatever you can think of. Today, I'm here to show you how you can transition into high-income remote roles, just like I did, how you can build a sustainable career and create a life that works for you and your family. In this video, we're going to be looking at why remote work is the real deal. I enjoy working from home, and I feel like a lot of people would enjoy that too. Another thing we're going to see is how you can pick a high-income skill and get super good at it, good enough for people to pay you a lot of money for it. And then we are also going to create a plan for you to go from whatever you are doing currently into a remote high-income career. First, I like to explain what high income actually means, because a lot of times the word high income is very relative. Now, to you can think that high income is 200,000, and to me, high income is 50 million and above. It is very relative. But for the context of this video, I'm going to share what high income means to me. So, in my own opinion, high income means when your earnings consistently exceed your expenses with enough for you to save and to invest after. And that means that you can afford a lifestyle upgrade. You can afford the basic things of life: food, clothing, shelter, all those things that make you comfortable, and still also afford some kind of luxury without financial stress. So in a country like Nigeria, where we know that the minimum wage is 30,000 naira, I think it is now 70, which I don't even know if it has been implemented. But across most industries, even tech industries, I mean, even people that say they are in tech, most people earn between 50,000 naira to 200,000 naira, which is really not realistic and how things have gotten in the current economy. Now, I have split income classes based on what I think. Please, these income classes are not to make you feel some type of way about what you are earning currently, but it is just trying to show you the reality of things and where you can be, and also what I truly mean when I say high income continuously in this video. So let's say you're earning below 100,000 naira, and that means you're making like 1.2 in a year. I have to consider it low income because 100,000 naira cannot really take care of everything that you need to with the way things are currently. How much is a bag of rice? And if you're earning between 100 to 300, if you're earning between 300 to 700, all of these things still fall in the middle class. Then when you can say that, okay, you're truly being able to afford the basic things that you need, and some small luxuries is when you're earning like between 700k to 1.5 million and maybe 1.5 million naira and above. This is just going to give you like context when I say low income class, and when I say high income class, this is what I mean. So what are the benefits of remote work that I have enjoyed and I think that you can enjoy too? The first thing is flexibility to set your own hours. Depending on the kind of remote work that you go for, if you're working per hour, or if you're freelancing, or if you set up your own business and you're just offering your skill in the global market, you have the flexibility to set your own hours. So you can be present for your family and your friends. You can be present in the home, because why are you making a lot of money if you cannot have fun with the people that you love, or if you cannot take care of your mental health and actually get the rest that you need? So remote work is going to give you flexibility to set your own hours. It is also going to help you save on transportation and time. I mean, if you do 9 to 5 in a city like Lagos, in fact, it's not 9 to 5. It's like 5 to 9 p.m. because you have to wake up super early to catch the bus or to avoid traffic so that you can get to work on time. You spend a lot of time jumping bus, or even if you have a car in the traffic, and when you get to work, you don't even have the energy to give your best work. Another benefit of remote work is the opportunities that you get to pursue fulfilling work while being present for your family. So if you are someone like me who is married, or you're a mom, you get to really have time for your children. You also get to be really present to your family. For me, being present to my family is a big deal. So if you know that being present in your family is one of your values and you still want to earn a lot of money, you should be looking to remote working. Now let's talk about earning in dollars, which is the sweet spot of this video and which is what I love the most about my work. So earning in dollars through remote work or freelance working allows you to multiply your income very fast, and it can be life-changing for earning Nigerian household. That's when I prepared my slide. If you're earning between $1,000, $5,000 monthly, that means you are going to be earning about 1.6 million to 8 million naira monthly. That was at the current exchange rate when I was preparing my slide, which can be really life-changing for any Nigerian household. I mean, compare making 200,000 naira monthly to making about 1.6 million naira monthly. There's just huge difference and a lot of things that you can do with this money for yourself, for your family, and also to achieve the kind of lifestyle that you truly desire. So earning in dollars is really sweet. Really sweet. While I'm talking about earning in dollars and all of these things, what are the kind of jobs that you can do that can pay you this amount of money that I'm mentioning? Are there really jobs that can pay you between $1,000 to $5,000? monthly. Now, I want you to understand that whatever I say in this video, I'm not speaking based on what I've just learned or what somebody taught me, but I'm speaking based on what I have experienced, based on the kind of lifestyle upgrade that earning in dollars has given to me, and that's what I'm sharing. So what are the kind of jobs that you can do that's going to help you earn in dollars? Now, the first thing is content marketing. I'm talking about jobs that you can do from home and earn a lot of money. So content marketing, I have put together like the average salary range per year that people earn doing this kind of jobs. And when I say people earn, I mean people earn. People are actually doing these jobs and making a lot of money from it. So content marketing, that means writing blogs, writing case studies, writing SEO content. So if you're watching this video right now and you know you can write, you have writing talent, but you have never really made any money from it, you need to go and learn content marketing. It's going to help you monetize your writing skills, and you can make at least $85K per year. So if you divide that money per month, you're going to see that it is really a lot of money. And I'm telling you this because I know it works. This content marketing is my field. I was a content marketer before I became a growth marketer, and I know how much I earned doing that. Another skill that you can learn and that you can offer that's going to help you make a lot of money is UI UX. This involves like creating intuitive user experiences for digital platforms. The average salary range is about $110,000 per year. Then we have software development. If you are tech inclined, you know about software development. It has to do with writing and maintaining code for apps and websites, and you can earn about $150,000 doing that. You can also be a virtual assistant. There's been a huge wage of virtual assistants recently. I know you must have been seeing it online. I'm a virtual assistant. You can make a average of about $60,000 a year, providing executive support to CEOs in scheduling, admin, in communications, just helping high network individuals or executives to manage yourself and manage their work. Another skill you can learn is data analytics, and you earn about $120,000 per year. You interpret data, you track data, interpret it, and help business to analyze it so that they can make good business decisions. And then we have project management. If you're a project manager, you can earn about $110,000 planning, organizing, and overseeing projects to ensure timely completion. So you can work with tech brands, you can work with e-commerce brands, whatever kind of brands, to manage important projects and help them to successfully get it done. You can do product management and earn about $140,000 just managing life cycle and strategy of products to achieve business growth. There's AI and machine learning. This one, I really love it because there has just been a huge wave currently in the AI and machine learning industry. We have a lot of AI applications and tools rising. Talk about ChatGPT, Gemini, and a whole lot of tools like that. So there's a huge wave currently in the AI and machine learning industry. And if you want to go into it right now, you can currently earn an average of $180,000 while working in this industry. So if at the beginning, as at now, the current beginning phase of this AI revolution, people can earn this much, you can imagine what they can earn in the coming years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. So if you want to tap into this industry, this is a sweet time to tap into it. So we also have blockchain development. There's people in crypto, in Web3 and all sorts. You can earn about $150,000 in cloud computing, designing, deploying, and managing cloud-based solutions. That's AWS and all of that. You can earn $140,000 doing that yearly. And then we have cyber security, helping people secure systems, data, and networks from scammers and cyber threats. You can earn $150,000 doing that. Then digital advertising. This is also a field that I'm very familiar with because I'm in the marketing industry. If you know how to run Facebook ads, PPC campaigns, you know how to optimize paid advertising strategies. Honestly, if you know how to do this skill and you're currently offering it to your local community. I mean, if you're a Nigerian offering this skill to Nigerians, how about you take this skill to the global market, offer it internationally and earn in dollars? You have the potential of earning about $110,000 offering this skill in the global market. And that's why I'm a big fan of high income remote opportunities. Now, this is one of the challenges a lot of people have. So after seeing all of these skills and the money that you can make about from it, how do you choose a skill that aligns with you and your lifestyle? How are you able to figure out what you can do with these skills? I put together a list of things that you need to check so that you can be able to choose your perfect skills. The first thing is, what are your strengths? What are you naturally good at? Are you good with numbers? Are you good with creativity? Are you good with organizing? If you're somebody that likes to write on a norm, so you should be looking at content marketing. You should be looking at writing, copywriting, content writing, things that have to do with writing. If you're good with numbers, if you're a creative person, if you're good with organizing, you should be thinking project management and all sorts. Another thing you should look at is the market potential. Now, just because a skill seems to be trending currently does not mean that it's going to be potent. It is still going to mean an high income skill in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. You want to start something that is very sustainable. So I want you to choose a skill that is currently in demand. The more in demand your skills are, the more money you're likely to make, and the more sustainable it is on the long run. So you want to choose a skill that is currently in demand and that will still be in demand for years to come. Another thing that is going to help you determine what kind of skills you choose is your lifestyle. You want to choose a career that fits your personality and your family dynamics. Now, if you're somebody who is an introvert, you don't like speaking to people, and you have tried, it's not working for you, you don't want to choose a career in sales because you don't know how to speak to people, you don't like it, and you're not willing to improve in that area. So you need to be very sincere with yourself and be self-aware. What fits your personality? What fits your family dynamics? So this is for people who are married and are like parents. Do you have somebody who can hold your baby? Is your baby in crèche so that you have enough time to dedicate to learning the skills that take a lot of time to learn? Be sincere about your lifestyle and what will work for you at the phase that you are in life. Another thing I want to look at is test. And this part is a very interesting and easy thing to do. So let's say you are eyeing a particular high income skill. You're looking at, people are talking about this Web3 thing, and they're making a lot of crazy money. Young people in school, they're making a lot of crazy money doing Web3. Do you want to do Web3? One of the sweet ways that you can find out if this is something that you are truly interested in and you're going to be able to do for a long time is to check people who are already doing it. So you can watch free videos on TikTok, on YouTube, on other platforms about Web3. You want to see what content creators are saying about it. That means people who are currently Web3 experts, I'm just using Web3 as an example, people are currently Web3 experts and are talking about their work. So you want to see videos like a day in my life as a Web3 expert, or say software development, a day in my life as a software developer. So you want to go and check all these videos and see, how do you feel watching them do what they do? Do you think it's something you can do? Do you think it's something you can sustain? Do you think it's something you would love doing? How do you feel watching these people? So to make a clear example on how you can choose your perfect skill, let's say you're a tech-savvy person, you are very detail-oriented, you love numbers, you know how to analyze numbers, you are very excited when you see numbers. Data analytics could be a perfect skill for you. Now, to help you get all of this done, I have put together a ChatGPT prompt. If you don't know what ChatGPT is an AI tool. You just need to go online, type in ChatGPT in Google. It's going to bring out the website, and you can sign up using your Gmail, or you can sign up by creating a username and a password. So ChatGPT is like a chat box. So I've created some prompts that you can send to ChatGPT to help you determine what skills you are good at. Let's see what that looks like. You are going to be able to find the link to this document in my description box. If you're trying to figure out which skills match with your personality, with your life, and that you'll be able to do on a long time, you are going to come to this document and you're going to see the prompt. All you need to do is to copy and paste this prompt into ChatGPT, and it will answer your questions and give you tailored recommendations that you're going to use to start your high income journey. So this is the prompt template. You just want to copy it like this and put it in ChatGPT. So you are going to ask ChatGPT to act as your career coach and help you discover a high income skill that aligns with your interests, with your strengths, and with your financial goals. Once ChatGPT answers, is going to recommend you a skill. I've put also an example of what it's going to look like. So after you send this initial prompt to ChatGPT, it is then going to ask you, what are your hobbies and your passion? What are your skills that you currently have? What do you prefer? Do you prefer working solo or with teams? And blah, blah, blah. Then you are going to respond. So it's an example of what your response should look like. And then ChatGPT is going to go ahead to recommend skills. So it is really, really simple and easy to use. Another way you can figure out the perfect skill is there's a quiz you can take on Career Foundry that is going to help you to figure out which type of tech career or high income skill you should pursue. This is what it looks like. You're going to come in and then you are going to start the quiz. So you're going to answer all these questions, and then Career Foundry is going to tell you which high income skills you should pursue. Now that you have chosen the type of skills that you want to get, the type of high income skill that you want to pursue, you're now going to see how you're going to transition into it. So there are 3 phases of transitioning into an high income skill. So you will choose that you want to pursue a career in content marketing. There are 3 steps that you will use to pursue this career. First, you need to learn the skill. Next, you need to build a portfolio. And finally, you need to land a job. Now, we're going to go into all of these things one by one. Learning the skill. Now, most people will say, oh, I'm very interested in this skill. And when you ask them, okay, so why have you not started it? They say they don't know how to go about it. They don't know where to start. They don't have money to learn. This is where I'm going to answer your questions about that and leave you with no excuses, because there is no excuse for you not to start learning an high income skill already. So now there are 2 learning paths to learning any high income skill. I've divided this into these 2. First, the unstructured learning part, and then we have the structured learning part. So for the unstructured learning part, this is a learning path that involves leveraging free resources. A lot of people have access to free stuffs, but they don't even know, and they don't even use them the way they're supposed to use them, because we underestimate free resources a lot. It is a mindset issue. You feel like because something is free, that means it doesn't have value, but that's a lie. Anybody that creates a free resource actually puts in their time and their energy to create it. They don't want to create something that is not going to be useful to you. But the problem with a lot of people is that they see these free resources and they don't use it. Some people even go as far as downloading these free resources, but they don't read them. They don't practice what is in them. They just have a bank of free resources that are useless, because you don't do what you're advised to do. And that's not how it works. These people created free resources. They are high authority people. They created free resources to position themselves as thought leaders so that people can see what they know about their skill. What you will do as somebody who may not have the huge money to pay for a very expensive course is to take these free resources and actually do what they said you should do. Because even if you pay for the course and you go for the classes, if you don't do what they say you should do, that's still the same with somebody that who has no money to take the course. So this is what an unstructured learning path will do for you. Now, first, you've identified what you want to learn using the ChatGPT prompt or using the Tech Career Foundry quiz. And after you have identified what you want to learn, you need to set a time frame for learning. Because if you lie to yourself that you want to learn a particular skill and you don't put a time frame to it, you are never going to learn it. You are just deceiving yourself. Any goal that you set without a time frame is a joke. So you need to set a time frame for learning. I advise that you set 90 days for you to start learning an high income skill and to get a job, because it is absolutely possible for you to do it within 90 days. After you have set a time frame, next you need to create a learning plan with specific deadlines, and you can use ChatGPT for this. Now, what your learning plan is going to include is what and what do you need to learn on so and so days that is going to equip you with the skills that you need to at least land your first dollar paying job. I've created a ChatGPT prompt that's also going to help you create a learning plan. I know. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm kind like that. It is right inside the document of the skills matchmaking prompt. Let me show you what that looks like. So I've created this prompt for you that will help you create a 90-day learning plan. So I call it the 90-day skill mastery prompt. So in this prompt, you're going to tell ChatGPT to act as a professional career and skill development coach. You're going to tell ChatGPT that I'm a complete beginner in learning. Which skill do you want to learn? You're going to insert that. I need you to create a tailored 90-day learning plan divided into 3 phases. For me, foundational skill, portfolio building, and landing a client, which I explained in the beginning that are the things you need to be able to transition into an high income skill. So you are going to see, you tell ChatGPT that this is what I need from you. I need you to list this for phase 1, list this for phase 2, list this for phase 3, and then you're going to tell it to break down the plan week by week with specific tasks, topics, and goals. You're going to help me to ensure that these tasks are achievable within a reasonable time commitment, which is like between 10 to 15 hours per week. I advise that whatever you are learning, you should be able to give it between at least 10 to 15 hours per week to learn it. And the reason why I am saying that is because that's about 2 to 3 hours a day. Now, you may feel like, oh, the work that you are doing is taking a lot of time. Maybe you are currently doing a 9 to 5, maybe you are working, maybe you are doing a business or a student, whatever you are doing. But I just want to beg you, if whatever you are doing currently cannot give you the lifestyle you deserve, then it is worth it for you to set apart 2 to 3 hours a day to invest in something that is going to give you the lifestyle that you deserve, not just for yourself, for your family, for your children, whatever you have that is connected to you. So whether it is 2 to 3 hours early in the morning, 2 to 3 hours in the midnight, look at yourself and decide what works for you, and actually set apart 2 to 3 hours a day to invest in your high income skills. 2 to 3 hours a day for the next 90 days. I promise you, your life will change forever. The amount of money you will make will surprise you. I learned my own high income skill in 1 week. I was crazy desperate enough to learn it that fast. First, my situation was different. I was fresh out of NYSC. See, I was broke. I did not even know what I was going to do next. And I heard about this skill, copywriting. And I could learn copywriting in 1 week and start earning in dollars. I'm like, do you know what this will do for me? So that 1 week, I gave it my best. I paid the last $3,000 on me to learn. I gave it my absolute best. And a week after that, I landed my first job. I got paid in dollars. I made my first $1,000 within 3 months. And it has just been sweet from there. And that was how I was able to transition from copywriting into growth marketing and to where I am today. So I just feel like if you give it the best, it will change your life. And if it can change your life that drastically, it is worth separating 2 to 3 hours in a week for. So separate that 2 to 3 hours and stick to your schedule and get practical. Now, with this framework, you are able to use free resources. So ChatGPT is going to provide where can you learn these resources for free. It's going to tell you. So we have a lot of platforms that teach people for free. Facebook has a platform that teaches people high income skills for free. HubSpot has. There are several YouTube videos on the skill you want to learn for free. You just need to set apart a time, stick to it, and get actual work done. You may not need to pay any money, at least until you land your first job. When you land your first dollar paying job, you can now use that money to go and register in a structured course. Sure, you get, but you just need to make your first money. Now that we are done talking about the unstructured learning part, the second learning part is the structured or paid learning path. This is where you pay for a course. Somebody has sat down to create all the resources. So here you don't need to create a learning plan because the person has already done the learning plan. The person has organized what do you need to learn first, what do you need to learn second, what do you need to learn third. The person has put it together, and that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the person's effort to sit down and put together all the knowledge that you need at least to land your first job. So after you've decided, okay, this is what I want to learn, you need to research. Please do thorough research because now you are spending money. You don't just want to give your money to anybody. There are a lot of fake coaches, a lot of scam coaches that are promising people impossible things and collecting their money for nothing. So you don't want to fall into that trap. You need to research. Search everywhere. If you are eyeing a particular coach, or this person says I can teach you this, you want to type the person's name in Google. You want to type the person's name everywhere to see what comes out about this person. What are people saying about this person? What are people saying that this person can do? That's what your research is going to do. You want to do your due diligence. The next thing you want to do is you want to seek recommendations. So let's say you have decided that you want to learn software development. What you want to do is you want to go and search for the top software developers that have done what you intend to do, and then maybe go to their LinkedIn page. That's one of the sweetest places that I get course recommendations for. So let me show you what that looks like. So let's say you go to their LinkedIn page. You want to scroll down to their education section, which is usually at the bottom. You're going to see their education section. It's going to show you what courses they have taken, like we have here. So you see what courses they have taken. If they list it in the education section on LinkedIn, they most likely have gotten value from it. There's also a section called licensing and certifications. You want to see which certifications have they gotten. And most likely, if they are listing it in their LinkedIn page, it means that they got value from the courses. So what's the better way to learn something than the way the person who is doing it so well has learned it? So that's a way you can easily get recommendations on which courses you should be paying for. The next thing you want to do is buy something small. So if you see a coach who say, I can teach you this within this amount of days, and then you're going to become this, you want to see, do they have any small thing you can buy first before you invest a lot of money in a huge course? Most coaches have lower ticket offers. Let's say you want to learn social media management and the person is selling the social media management course for like 500,000 naira. They most likely have something that they sell for 10k. They most likely have something that they sell for 2k that you can buy, that the risk is a bit lower. So if somebody can offer you a lot of value for small money, then at least you can be sure about what you are going to get when you pay a really huge price. So I always say buy something small or go for their free things. Most coaches have free stuff. You can check their social media. What are they sharing? Are they sharing a lot of value for free? For somebody that can share a lot of value for free, you can be rest assured that they can give you a lot of value when you pay. I hope you understand. Another thing is you want to study the curriculum. So let's say you have seen the coach, you've seen the course. Now the course must have the curriculum. Please don't pay for a course that you cannot determine what is going to be in the course. You can't picture or imagine what is going to be in the course. Every solid coach will have a curriculum. So what did they say will be in the course? That's a curriculum. What did they say you will learn on week 1? What will you learn on week 2? What is inside the course? Now you want to check the curriculum and then compare it to what you actually need to be able to offer that skill. Are the things that you need, are they there? Are they in the course? Did they say they will teach you? How will they teach you this course? Is it pre-recorded? Is it live? If you have questions, how do you get to ask? Who do you ask? Is there any form of mentorship? Will you get customer support? You grab. And next, if you have done all of these things and you still have questions, you are not yet sure, you should be able to message the coach and ask the person questions. If the person is such an high net worth individual that the person is not available to answer your question, then they should have a virtual assistant or an executive assistant, somebody that can answer your questions. Share you grab. So you'll be able to ask the person important questions that's going to let you know if you're going to settle for the course or not. Please, I want to beg you in God's name, if you are speaking to a coach that you want to buy their course and they are rude to you, they are not patient enough to answer your questions nicely, run. Oh. Because you cannot spend your money and still be afraid to ask questions. A coach is a teacher or somebody who is patient enough to pass their knowledge to you. And if somebody is going to be patient enough to pass their knowledge to you, then they should be patient enough to answer the questions that burn in your heart. I hope you understand. So after you have learned the skill, at least you have learned the skill for about 30 days, then you need to start doing something. So let's say you, out of the 90 days, you use your first 30 days to learn the basic things in the skill. Then your next 30 days should be your doing days. You start to do what they said in the skills. So let's say you're learning content marketing and they said, okay, this and this is how to create good content. Then you want to start creating good content as practice. Please, if you are learning anything, if you don't start actually doing, you have not started learning, you have not started growing. You need to do what they say you should do. So start with small projects. And I used to hear a lot of people, how do I create a portfolio if I've never had the clients before? Or when I was applying to the job, they wanted to see my portfolio. They wanted to see the job I've done for other people. You don't need to work with anybody to create a portfolio. Create it for yourself. Work for yourself first. Create content for yourself. If you are learning software development, develop something for yourself. If you are learning UI UX design, design something for yourself. Share you get, do it for yourself. Another thing you can do is to go to platforms like Upwork where people are posting jobs. Oh, I'm looking for somebody to do this for me, and do it without, you don't even have to have a conversation with the person. Just do the work. What you want to do is an evidence that you know how to do the work. That's what your portfolio is. So it doesn't have to particularly have been done for a brand or for an individual or for somebody. You just need to show that you can do it. So start with small projects and then use platforms like LinkedIn, Behance, Medium to showcase your work. I use Journal Portfolio to host my portfolio. It is free. Just put your work together. You can also use Google Drive or Google Doc. Put your work together neatly in such a way that somebody can click a link and see that you can do what you said you can do. Another thing is you want to highlight your results, the results you've gotten from doing the actual thing. Even if they are just hypothetical projects, even if they are not real projects, highlight it. Okay, so I created this thing to solve a problem for a brand that has this and that, and this is what we got, and this is what I was able to do to address the situation. Simple as ABC. Just create something that shows that you can do what you say you can do. It's called sample portfolio. The next thing you want to do is to build a personal brand. I advocate for personal brand a lot because it is literally currency. Your personal brand is what will make people know you, like you, and trust you enough to give you their money. So your personal brand is where you put yourself out there and let people know that I am doing this thing. This is what I'm doing. If you learn a skill and nobody knows that you learned a skill, you're not talking about the skill, you're not sharing about the skill, it is nonsense because nobody is able to give you their money because they don't even know that you can do something. So while you are learning your skill, please don't wait until you finish learning. I hear most people, I want to become an expert first. No. Start sharing about your skill as you have started learning. Carry people along on your journey. People don't just want to see you in your expertise stage. They want to see you in your growing phase, in your struggling phase. I hope you get it. So in your personal branding, you must be authentic. Be yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect or polished or super nice. It just has to be you. Because if it is fake, people will smell it from a mile away. Just be yourself. Tell your story as it is. Today, in my software development learning journey, I encountered this. I struggled with creating this. If you have any advice for me, blah, blah, blah. Something really simple and straightforward. Just share your journey with us and be authentic about it. Another thing your personal brand must be is it must be memorable. Think bold. Don't be boring about it. Share the story. Let your passion shine through what you are sharing with us. Be somebody that people want to talk to. There's a way you speak about your work and what you're learning that makes people want to engage with you. Because one thing about it is the more you share what you are learning, the more you attract even mentors, the more you attract people that want to work with you, the more you also attract people that are on the same journey with you, who want to have conversations that can help you solve your problems. So be memorable, be bold about it, share it. Don't wait for, you don't have to be an expert before you build a personal brand. That's just what I'm saying. Then you need to be consistent. See, people need to come across your content 7 times before they even pay attention to you. So be consistent, show up. You have started learning this journey. For the next 90 days, you want to post content about it every single day. Okay, let's say you were doing something before. Let's say you're a teacher, but now you want to transition into instructional design. Oh, you're a teacher, but now you want to transition into edtech. You want to post about edtech consistently so that people can know that, oh, this person was a teacher before, but they are now doing this. The more you show up, the more people get to know you. Be in our faces so that we can know what you do. And when an opportunity comes up, you can be the first name on our lips. Please build your personal brand. Now let's go to where the core of the matter, which is landing remote jobs. There are 2 types of high income remote jobs that you can land. The first route is freelancing. So freelancing is working on your own. You pitch brands, you work for them, but you are not a full-time employee. So you just do their work. You can work with as many brands as possible. You just do people's work and go. They can come back and patronize you again, but you're not stuck to them. Then you can also have a full-time role that is remote. So that means you work the same 9 to 5, but you're doing it from the comfort of your home. You sign in at a particular time and you get off work at a particular time. Just that when it comes to full-time role, you may need to work in specific time zones. That means you must be willing that even though you are in Nigeria, you can work in the MDT time zone, in the US time zone. Sure you get. So you must be willing to work in times, which can mean maybe you working in the midnight and not working during the day and all sorts. So how do you become a freelancer? If it is the freelancing part you want to take, first you need to open an account on sites like Upwork, on Fiverr, on freelancer.com. When I started, I had an account on Upwork, and that was how I got my first set of jobs. After I've gotten my first set of jobs, because Upwork collects like a percentage of the money you earn, I decided to build a personal brand on LinkedIn so that I can have control over my business and have all my money to myself. So you can start on Upwork if you like, but I always advise that why not just start on a place like LinkedIn where you have full control and you just start there once and for all instead of starting on Upwork and then transitioning later. So open a LinkedIn account. Your profile must be outstanding. Your profile must make sense. Your title page. Let me show you what my LinkedIn looks like to provide context. So this is my LinkedIn page. You can see that my header speaks about what I'm doing. Empathy plus data equals growth, because I'm a growth marketer. So I want people to know the core philosophy behind my growth. Yours can just be something nice related to content marketing, something nice related to product development and design, whatever it is for you. And then you can see my header. The first thing that people are going to see when they land on my page is who I am. What do you offer? So please don't go and write something weird. Aspiring, no aspiring. No aspiring. Even if you just started learning the skill today, if you decide that you're going to be a front-end developer today, your LinkedIn profile should show front-end developer, not aspiring, not learning to be. Sure you get. So you see my fractional CMO, because the kind of jobs that I want to get, the kind of offers and opportunities that I'm looking for is to be a fractional CMO, growth marketing expert, content marketing specialist. I want you to think about it like this. If people are looking for somebody to do what you say you do, what are they likely to put in the search bar? What are they likely to search for? So for me, mine is fractional CMO. So people who are looking for fractional CMO, my profile can come up. Sure you get. And then next thing, you want to write your about page. Your about page must be super dope. It must speak to the people and address their pain points. What can you do and why are you doing it? It must be about the people that you want to reach out to. So you need to create an about page that addresses that, and then you can now start posting content. So like I said, yeah, make sure that your profile is outstanding. And then next thing, you want to start writing persuasive proposals. Create proposals that reach out to people in the way they want to be reached out to. Don't just send proposals anyhow. Now, proposals are, let me explain it like this. You want to offer graphics design skills. Let's say your proposals are going to reach out to businesses and tell them that, oh, I have graphic design skills. This is what I can do for you, and this is what I can offer. So I've created this proposal and outreach templates for you. You can just go through it and use them. Make sure that you, of course, research. Please don't send a proposal to somebody if you don't know their name. If you say, okay, this is a brand I would like to work with, research the person's name that owns the brand, or whoever it is you are sending your pitch to, and then you can fill in this template. There's several templates you can use for Upwork, for whatever in my description. So you can get it and use it to send proposals and outreaches. And then the next thing you want to do is have a means that you can use to receive this dollar payment. So you need to have maybe a domiciliary account or an account. There are several platforms that give you opportunity as Africans or as in Nigeria to receive payments in dollars. Clever, PayPal, Grey, GeekPay. I recommend Clever because I use Clever. So that's that on being a freelancer. How to land a full-time role. You need to have a resume and cover letter. I've also created templates for resumes and cover letters that you can use to land remote role. You're welcome again. I'm kind like that. So this is what my cover letter looks like. So you see the introduction and expertise part, summarize your professional journey, your key achievements. I put examples of all these things. Just take it and tailor it to your own skills. Then this is what my resume template looks like. You include your professional summary. You list your core skills. This is the resume template that's helped me land jobs. So I can assure you, if you use it in the right way, you list your achievements and all of these things. It is. After you have created your resume and your cover letter, you want to go to job sites like Indeed, Well Found, Consulting. I've listed them here. Glassdoor, inclusively remote, work from anywhere. And yes, in that link, you're also going to find my slides there, so you can go through it again while you come back to these videos and watch through it to understand the process. One thing I also advise you to do, apart from all these job sites, please make sure that the jobs you are looking for that are listed are jobs where they list that it is remote and you can work from anywhere. Another thing you can do is to do a Boolean search. I call it Boolean search. That means you write the skill you are looking for and hiring in maybe your LinkedIn search. So this is what it looks like. You go to your search. Let's say you are looking for a job on content marketer. You write content marketer and hiring. And then you're going to see the results. It is then going to bring out all the people that have been looking for who to hire in that field. You can also streamline it to past 24 hours. And it's going to bring out people that have posted jobs within the past 24 hours, so that the earlier you apply, the easier it is for you to get the job. The more likely they are to review your CV and for you to get this job. So I call this the Boolean search, and I learned this from Adefe Adeoye, so you can apply it to in your job search. One thing that a lot of people do is that after they apply online, maybe they've seen the job on the job site, they would just apply and leave it there. But don't stop there, because a lot of people are doing more, and for you to win your competition, you have to do more than they do. So after you have applied online through the job sites, the next thing you want to do is to reach out to the recruiter on LinkedIn. So you want to send them a message that says, oh, I saw this job and I've applied to it. These are my skills. I really look forward to speaking to you about my skills. So apart from you applying, you figure out who the recruiter is and also reach out to them on LinkedIn. Apart from that, take it another step further by reaching out to 2 workers in the organization for referral. So what you want to do is you want to go to the company page. So when you go to the company page on LinkedIn, you're going to see a list of people who work in the company. You want to go to your department, people who already work in your department, and reach out to 2 people that is there and say, okay, I saw this opening and I'm really interested in it. I just want to speak with you about your organization and what to expect on the job and all of that. Connect with these people. You'll be shocked that many people are willing to speak with you to help you. So connect with them, speak to them, and have a conversation with them. Do you know the sweet thing about this? When you get on your interview, you can then say you are interested in the job, and you even went as far as speaking to so and so person on the team to get to understand the work culture and how they work, so that you can be properly aligned to it. It makes people feel like, oh, this person is really interested. This person has gone an extra mile, and they can be more interested in your application than even other people. Next thing, after you have applied online, you have reached out to the recruiter, you have reached out to two workers within the organization, you want to follow up. Please follow up. Don't just assume that, oh, they didn't get back to me, so they won't get back to me. Follow up so that they can know that you are truly interested in the job and they can get back to you on time. So all of these things that I've said, I've put together a transitioning toolkit for you. In this toolkit, which is the link I've been saying is in my description, you are going to find a 90-day growth tracker that is going to help you track how you are learning your course. Let me show you what that looks like. I am going to create another video where I'm going to go into details on how to use this tracker. But now I'm just going to show you what it looks like. You also find it in the link in my description, a 90-day income growth tracker. You know, I told you that you set a space of 90 days to start learning your skill and at least to get your first job. So this tracker, you are going to use it to plan, create a master plan on how you are going to do this. You're going to input your learning plan, everything you need to just achieve your goal. Is going to help you set your top 3 priorities, your time blocks, which days are you going to set aside to learn your high income skill and all of that. I'm going to create another video where I'm going to share in detail how you can use this growth tracker to achieve your high income skill. But in this transition toolkit, you find the 90-day growth tracker, you find the resume templates, my resume templates, you find my outreach templates, my cover letter templates, and then you also have an opportunity to book a one-on-one session with me where if you want to sit down and talk to me for a fee, you want to sit down and talk to me about how you want to transition into an high income skill, you want me to assist you with creating a growth plan and just review things, just in case you feel like you need extra end, it's for a fee. You're going to also find the link in the transition toolkit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really learned one or two things. If you have any questions that you think I can help you answer in the comment section, please use the comment section to ask me. I am happy to help. I am super happy to help. One of my biggest goals is to see a lot of young Nigerians doing legit work and earning what they deserve while like getting the rest that they need, because you don't need to sell your soul to make good money. So if you have any questions, I'm willing and happy to answer you in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this session. Also, let me know in the comment section. Send me feedback. If you enjoyed this video, send me feedback so that you can encourage me to do the video on the growth 90 days high income growth tracker. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.